Welcome back to episode 55 of my Stationeers Mars playthrough. So, we've obviously got energy problems, as we saw at the end of the last episode, and I am going to try to get some of those resolved. Okay, let's maybe deal with those things first, shall we? However, I was going to build more solars, but I actually think I might build some more windmills, because a solar panel generates at 100% efficiency round about 500 watts. But it's only through half of the day, because obviously it's dark during the night. A windmill will generate 500 watts all of the time, spiking to 10 kilowatts during a storm.
System failure.
So on that basis,
Danger. System
one windmill,
failure.
when there's no storm, is going to provide as much
System
power
failure.
as 2 solar panels.
Danger. System failure.
But
System failure.
in order to avoid burning cables out, I'm going to have to arrange them in groups of no more than 10, and in fact for safety I'm going to make it 8.
System failure.
With obviously a battery and a transformer for each one. So there is more hardware to install, but we'll only need half as many. And if I'm going to build enough to generate, say, 20 kilowatts, that's 80 solar panels, and I really don't fancy fixing those up after a storm. So that then means either I've got to build a very large solar panel array which needs to be enclosed in glass, or I'm going to have to go for heavy solars which are going to require astroloy. So for all of those reasons I think it is more efficient to go the windmill route. So obviously a wind turbine does require steel and electrum, and we also need, for every 8 we're going to need a transformer, large transformer, which is more electrum and more steel, and we're going to require some sort of a battery, and I'll probably go for a large if I can, which is more steel and more electrum. So I'm going to need quite a bit of steel and quite a bit of electrum. We'll need some stellite as well, but we've got plenty of that in there. Now, the problem with steel, of course, is that's going to require coal, and we already know that coal is in short supply, and I've burnt most of it. I am going to try to test the rumour that I can burn uranium in a solid generator. I can go in there anyway, that's not going anywhere else. Right, I'll need to open that. Okay, well I think that gives us the answer. I cannot. Right. So we definitely need about 10 kilowatts more. We might need more than that. Don't believe I've got any steel left in there. No. Okay, so steel is definitely going to be the constraint. I think I need to use this, whilst it'd be nice to use it to make steel. Actually, no, I'm going to use it to make steel. I'm going to chance it. I may come to regret that.
System failure. Danger. System failure. System failure. Danger. System failure. System failure. Danger. System failure.
Okay.
System failure.
I'm highly likely to need more electrums, so I'll just get that ready to make as well.
Danger. System
In theory,
failure.
if any's coming out. I know I've got lots of silver.
Failure. Danger. Danger. System failure. System failure.
Right. There's some steel.
Danger. Danger. System failure. System failure. Danger. Danger. System failure. System failure.
I don't think that will make on there, but it might do. I'll leave it going just on the off chance.
System failure.
Right. Gold and copper.
Danger.
Obviously going to need quite a lot of gold and quite a lot of copper anyway, because I'm going to have to make quite a lot of heavy cable.
System failure. Danger. System failure. System failure. Danger. Danger. System failure.
Okay, so one bank of windmills should generate, if I make 8 windmills, should generate 4 kilowatts of power under normal circumstances. Could conserve some steel by using iron frames, but I think we'll just do it with steel. Right. Wind turbine. Okay, there's enough in there to make half a dozen of them. The other advantage with wind turbines is that they don't get in each other's way in the way that solar panels do. If I put a whole load of solar panels next to each other, they'll interfere at dawn and dusk. Of course I'm going to need sheets, steel sheets for making the windmills as well, so... Right, at least get started with these, can't I? Let's drop that, move that, grab those. Right, okay, I think that's about as much as I can carry. Grab any more that we've got here. Oh, there's one more. Right, okay, fine. Stack on there. I wonder if it's stacked to 5 or 6. Oh, stacked to 6, that's fine. Right. Okay, well, let's go and get started at least. Where to build it? I wonder whether it's worth building it. Up the hill. Where am I going to be able to get cables up and down or in and out? Thinking I'm going to have to cross all of this pipework with a lot of cables, which I think will be a challenge. So I might build them up the hill there. It's still a bit of an issue because there's not a lot of space here, and I'll need to cross some of these, but bit of a deeper hole than I had appreciated. Go. Right, I'll swap that there. Let's get that on there. Let's get these welded. Clearly not going to have enough to finish these, but I've got enough to at least weld all of these. That's a start. Right. Now, if I put the distribution equipment at this end, I can face that way. And that can go in there. Right. Maybe too close in because I may need that data port at some point, but for now that will work. Whoops. Right. So if I set this to output at say 20 kilowatts as well, during a storm this will obviously charge much higher than that. That's actually the wrong way to do that, isn't it? Let's do that. Right, okay. Let's get these windmills down and see which way. Have them facing that way. Yeah, that will work. Right, if I can get it to find that. There we go. One. Why won't that go there? Ah, maybe I can't get them. Maybe the blades are too long. I think that's the problem. Right. Okay, so they're going to need a bit more space than I had expected. Yeah. Okay, well, it's a start. I'd probably be smarter, given that limited supply of cable, to start at this end, wouldn't I? Okay, I always forget that there's actually a massive area on those that you can't build on. Right, I'm going to have to strip these out if I can find them. In fact, no, what I'm going to have to do is to move those. Wrench, 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 wrench. Right. Let's try and get this at least. I think I need to go that one and then that way. And then hopefully I can find the right spot. I'm going to have to dig this out, aren't I? I can't see. No, I can't see what I'm doing under there. Ah, that would be why then.
Hydration critical.
Right. Oops. Just got it lined up and fell off. So that's the closest that's going to fit. Okay.
Jetpack on.
Yeah, it only moves by full frame. It's can't put them partly on the frame. Right. Okay. Well, that slightly changes the dynamic of where we're going to build. How many frames we need and things like that, but it's not the end of the world. Connects to there. Along here. And not quite enough, no. Okay. Well, I knew I was short on those, so that's fair. Let's put that in there, let's get that out of the way. Let's get that welder. It's the only thing with them is they are a bit of a faff to build. Right. Okay, so that's the first one. Operational.
System failure. System failure. Danger. Danger. System failure. System failure. System failure.
Right, this is going to need quite a lot because we're going to need to add at least we've got 9 frames on there so far, so it's 2 frames for the distributor equipment and then it's 2 frames per mill, so that's going to need to be 18, so I'm going to need 9 more frames plus enough sheets obviously for this, so I'm going to need more steel in here anyway. Let's get a couple more out of this anyway. Okay, and that's all the copper we had. It's not great, but be enough to get started. Oh. Damn. Still not quite enough. Never mind. Right, let's at least get the next one in. Well, let's get these in first. Oh. Well, there we go. That could be good timing. Be slightly better timing if I managed to get a few more of these finished, but that's what it is. unfortunately, but at least they're all built. Obviously this power's not going anywhere, but hopefully we can at least get this battery charged up. Right, I'll attempt to make my way back before I get lost in the storm. I'm not sure what that weird black splodge is. It's obviously something that's rendering strangely through the storm. Don't know. Very strange. Right. It just occurred to me that I may have things lying around over here, so let's go and attempt to recover them. Maybe it's the sun. Maybe it's where the sun is. I don't know. That wasn't quite what I planned. No, come back. Oh well, it's gone. It's all turned off. Good.
System failure. System failure. Danger. Danger. System failure. System failure.
I always forget that it's really stuck in here as well.
System failure. System failure. Danger. Danger. System failure.
Why can't we pick that up? No, crack my helmet again.
Danger. Danger.
That'll do.
System failure. System failure.
Right.
Danger. Danger. System failure. Danger. Danger. System failure.
Oh, I thought that was fire. Okay, well, at least we're generating power, so that's good. I'm going to shut that. Some amount of power going into those batteries now. Good start.
System failure. System failure.
That's a bit cheaty, really, dropping it in through the
System
door
failure.
like that, but that's the job.
System failure.
Okay, how's it looking? Didn't really need to do that, but we might as well keep it charged. I'm just going to wait till this storm finishes and go back to building windmills. There we go.
System failure.
Right, hopefully that's enough
Danger.
to keep going. It's a bit of a shame I wasn't able to connect those
Failure.
two new ones to the grid before the storm, but I didn't think it was particularly wise to try and print cable.
System failure. System failure. Danger. Danger. System failure. System failure. Danger. Danger. System failure. System failure.
As well.
System failure. System failure.
bottom battery's not charged. It's a bit strange. Thought maybe it wasn't connected, but it seems to be. Right, that should be enough to get started at least. Get these two connected.
Jetpack on. Right, since that battery's actually fully charged, I think I ought to prioritise connecting it to the grid now. Now, I guess that could connect just in here. That would actually be safe to do. Oh. Not enough. Ah. Jetpack on.
Right, let's just fly. If I bring this out of here and along, drop it down that one. Okay, and then that should be feeding into the grid. Yep, that's discharging now. Hopefully at a safe rate.
Danger. Danger. System failure.
Right, that's much
System
better.
Failure. Danger. Danger. System failure. System failure. Danger. Danger. System failure. System failure. Danger.
Put this along here. And definitely needs more stuff, but at least that's 4 more windmills up and running, so that's 7 mills in total. So it's obviously only generating 2 kilowatts, so that will drain out quite quickly, but it's a good start. And obviously we've got the infrastructure we need here. We could add several more if we needed to. We'd certainly add another 6 or something there if we want to. Right,
Hunger caution.
so the next issue is going to be the need for some steel. Is that white rocket still unloading? It is, isn't it? Yes. Right, how much steel's left in here? Okay, they're still making cable. That's probably enough cable now. Yeah, that'll do. Oops. So I could eject the steel. I really don't want to eject the steel from this printer though. There's so much other stuff in there. Any chance of making any more yet? No. Okay, let's try and hurry along these furnaces. Well, they are both running. And these are. There's the electrum though. That's good. How much electrum's in there? 15. Right, let's chuck it in there.
System failure. Alert. Alert.
Set them to standby.
System failure. Alert. Alert. System failure.
That's working fine.
System failure. Alert. Alert.
Yeah, I know.
System failure.
I'm very alert to the system failure. Right. Not much more to do until I can get some more steel. Go mining, it is daytime. Might not be a bad idea. Don't think I'm going to need any cobalt for a while.
System failure. Alert. Alert. System failure.
Jetpack on.
Hopefully I can find a vein of coal somewhere. So, I think I've mined most of that one out. May as well get what I can, but pretty sure that's just a straggler left over. Yeah. Looks good. Sized vein, but I've still only got 1.5 stacks. approach. Right. That might be all of it, I think. Running into a vein of
Jetpack
gold
on.
there. Right. At least we've got lots of lights on the base. I'll take them down. Those bits annoy me when they suspend in midair.
Hydration critical.
System failure. Alert. Alert. System failure. System failure. Alert. Alert. System
Right.
failure.
Drop those in there. Still don't understand why that bottom middle battery gets completely empty. Right. Let's get some steel. Really?
Hunger critical.
Anyone? Ah, we've actually run out of iron as well. That's unfortunate. No. Put that in there. Right, I can't really eject that until there's some space for more ore in there. I'm not sure what's going on here. These seem to be very slow. Is it doing gold on both sides maybe? Probably is. Just takes so long to smelt gold. I think it was a big stack. Probably the stuff that came out earlier on. was hoping I could put that back in. Right, we'll gather up these seeds because they'll be useful for power generation. I think it's highly unlikely I'm going to run out of pumpkin seeds, but better safe than sorry. Right. Is this still going? Oh, it's moved on to nickel. That's the start. I don't know what the other one must be gold as well, I guess. Ah, that's the. Is that the end of the stuff off the rocket? Ah, only because I shut some systems down. That's why the rocket hasn't finished unloading. Right, let's get that running through. I think that's No, it hasn't. Suppose I best leave it turned on then. To be fair, that's the only system that is off at the moment. There's some coal, that's always useful. Go and grab that. There's no alarms going off, that's a good start. Right, those are nearly ready to be fed into the biofuel generator. More gold. Have I got any iron yet, I wonder? Probably not.
Jetpack on.
No. Okay, gold's okay, copper's okay, silicon we've got loads, silver we've really got loads. Nickel we've got plenty considering how little of it we actually need. Bonus. Right, that's now at least got a little bit of a stack in there. And the sun's come up. And that's ready to go. So overall, generating more power than I'm using for a change. That's quite nice. Even if a lot of it's generated from that coal generator. What I don't see is anything coming out of here. I'm hoping I haven't burnt the cable somewhere again. No, I think that's fine. I don't know why I didn't see any spike from that running. Oh, better safe than sorry. At least now I can see it. Yeah. It's stalled, that's why.
Power low.
Good. Actually getting something charged up now. Okay, so really until I got some more iron, make some more steel. I can't finish those windmills, but that is definitely helping. Right. I guess I may as well go and try and track down some iron myself. What that reagent mix is, I can't remember. Probably nothing good. Chuck it through the recycler just in case. No. Oh well, at least I got rid of it. Right, that's getting along.
Jetpack on.
There's some iron, I think. Yep. Right, I don't need huge amounts, just a couple of stacks would be nice, thank you. That's what there was. It doesn't look too hopeful. Yeah, maybe. I'm so close. One more node of it will be enough to get me to a stack, I suspect. But not here.
Jetpack on.
Might be able to see some elsewhere on the hill, but
Jetpack on.
right, that'll do. Three stacks is... I think I've only got one in there actually, so I only needed two to make that steel. Yep. That one can go in there then. Assuming this ever feeds. What is it doing? It seems really slow. Oh, that side's gone wrong, that's why. This is the old 3-2 problem, isn't it? Hopefully when this one feeds, it will then sort the other side out. It's got something in there at the moment, though. Yeah, oh, kind of. Seems to be a lot of nickel coming in from that rocket. Right, that should have surely have fed. Unless that's taking the priority, I guess it is. Okay, well, I'll have to put it in that way, won't I? I think that's the rocket unload finish, though. That looks empty all the way down. So once this lot's worked its way through the system, I'll dump the contents of that centrifuge. A little while yet, I think. Yeah, still some right back in here. In fact, it's all the way back here.
Hydration critical.
And since that's moving, I can infer that there's some just dropped through here not long ago. Oh well. Right, we've got this steel yet? Yes. Nice. Oh, stuck. Again. Let's get a couple more frames up first.
Jetpack on.
Got 4, so I'm going for 6 here. See if I can make 2 more. Right, there's only enough steel to make 2 more anyway. Right, so that'll be enough. Hopefully we can finish this run. Right. Is that done? Yep. Okay, so it's 4 turbines. Oh, I'm going to need normal cable to make those, aren't I? I've just realised. Should be enough.
Jetpack on.
So I could just put them... no, I couldn't, because that overhangs. I was going to say I could just put them next to each other along here. There's nothing that says they have to go back to back, but I'd have to put them along here. There. I'll build a second run. We'll do it like that. So battery's not going to hold out for this welding, I don't think. Let's see how we get on. That's enough for 1 more. 2 more. 1 goes there. 2 goes there. 3 goes there. 4 goes there. Okay. I'll just leave those in situ just in case. Right. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cable. Whoops, is that the wrong place? Right, and actually got enough cable there, that's nice. Question is, have we got enough battery to do the welding? Probably not. No, actually did. And I had enough sheets. That's a miracle.
Jetpack low.
There we go, just in the nick of time. Very nice. May well need additional batteries because one storm is going to fully charge that battery very quickly. Double check the fuel levels here. Yeah, they're holding up fine. Okay, so we're still at minus 10 kilowatts at night. Although it's jumping around a bit, it's better than it was. Minus 3 when the solid generator's running. Might turn that down so it just provides a constant trickle feed.
Health low. Jetpack low.
Oh yeah, good point, jetpack low. That was actually quite helpful timing.
Jetpack critical.
There we go. Right, I need to go and eat in a minute. Okay, that's a bit easier to measure because it's a more predictable minus 8. So on that basis, we're going to need another 2 sets of wind turbines like that to get to break even on the power. That is not for this episode. After the marathon of the last episode, I'm determined to keep this one at a slightly better length. So, in fact, we might even eat and then, or drink, and then stop there. Oops, right. Pumpkins are definitely much easier to sort out than anything else. Right. Okay, I think I'm going to call that a day there on this episode. I've got to do more of the same with another 2 sets of windmills at some point. Might do that next time, but at least we've started to get some improvement in the power situation. And in fact, if I go and check out how it looks by day, -5. That's okay. It's not brilliant, but it's okay. What happened to those tomatoes? Oh, the tomatoes decayed, didn't they? Okay, so let's That's good. 38 minutes, and we will have some pumpkins decayed to feed in. Yeah, okay, so I think I'm going to call it a day there. I've certainly solved the most urgent part of the power problems. It's definitely not where we need it to be, but it's better than it was. And fixed all of the burnt out circuitry. So there we go. So I hope you have enjoyed that episode of mostly playing with windmills. And they look most glorious up there. And I hope to see you on the next episode. And I'll try and keep them more to this length than the 2 hours and 26 minutes or whatever the last one was, because that really was too long. So anyway, in the meantime, if you're enjoying these, please do like and subscribe, and share the channel with anyone else you think would find it interesting. It all helps to build people finding Stationeers, and I know looking at some of the Steam stats, the number of players does look like it's bumped up a little bit recently, which is really good. I'm certainly not going to claim credit for that, but the point is more people are finding the game, which is good news. And even if we just help one person find the game by sharing this channel, then that's got to be great news. So for now, that's it, and I will see you on the next episode.